chosen ones, whatever you guys want to call yourselves, the enlightened beings out here that are vibrating high. Basically, the positive charge for this realm, while the others are the negative charge, i.e., narcissistic, covert narcissist, Jezebels, and all lower vibrational people that like to move in groups and use social norms to try to make you feel like you're a weirdo or an outcast. Shout out to all of y'all. I'm glad you could join me. Listen, I want you to know that while you're out here doing whatever you're doing, man, um, you're going to get attacked. Okay. If you are a gorgeous woman, a handsome man, you're awakened, and you know what I'm saying, you're on your journey, and listen, you're going to get hate from lower vibrational people that they can't stand seeing you shine. It's really triggering, and it's a lot to do with insecurities from them. You know, you got to understand, any hate projected towards you while you're not out there doing anything to anyone is insecurities. Like I've made the example before of how Leos and Scorpios always have some negative connotation attached to them, right? It's always, oh, Leos are arrogant, or oh, Scorpios are always in the streets, or, you know, and a lot of times these same people wish they had the ability to cut people off or know who they are, and it bothers them that you do know, right? And a lot of women have been dealing with this for quite some time. Just recently, have women or females decided to compete with men, and now men are dealing with it as well from these same females and feminine males. Now, I want to make sure I say females and males because a male is not a man and a female is not a woman. This needs to be said because I don't want things to get conflated. See, conflated things is how the devil moves best. You know what I mean? Confusion, having everybody think that everyone's the same, or we're all here doing the same thing and serving the same God. Some of these people love doing demonic things. And one of the most demonic things the devil has made a norm is the mimicking and mocking of people that are divinely creative by the Most High. And what the devil does has made this thing where comedians and other people can mimic a celebrity or a person that's crafted this character that God has made. And we've made it a thing to celebrate the mimic and mocking copycats, making a living off impersonating or mimicking and mocking in a way someone that's worked hard in their life. This is what the devil has done. See, once you can see beyond the veil and you see the different social constructs that are set up against everyone, and then you notice anyone or any celebrity that doesn't, you know, laugh at all the jokes that's thrown their way on these talk shows, which are really shaming rituals. They try to paint them out in the propaganda media to be some kind of bad person when really they just don't take any crap and they know what's going on and they're self-aware. But they'll always, like Denzel, they'll paint him out to be like this mean. He's not. He just knows who we are. He knows who he is. He doesn't let anyone talk to him or treat him any kind of way. But since he doesn't control the media is able to paint him to be something he's not in order to sway people away from, you know what I'm saying, what the man represents, right? I'm not saying everybody considers him to be arrogant or whatever, but a lot of people do. And he's not arrogant to know who he is. To call someone arrogant, I need for you to make me understand, how is this man doing anything to affect anybody else's life? If the man or woman's not doing anything to affect anyone else's life and they're doing things, you know what I'm saying, that's helping people and inspiring people and encouraging people to do better, you know what I'm saying, you having a personal vendetta and you trying to legitify it by saying, oh, well, I don't care what you say. There is no proof of this person doing anything wrong, so I don't care, right? And this is where you come into play, right? They can't stand how you represent, you not only change and growth, but how you also represent how once you give yourself to God, how God can make, you into a whole new person. Now, obviously you more than likely were an attractive person before you gave yourself to God. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? But once you gave yourself to God, ladies and gentlemen, you have something going on about you that others just don't. It's a glow. And, as much as I downplay it, I can see it myself. Sometimes I can see it in my own videos. And it shocks even me. Come on, y'all. I mean, I see the glowing going on in some of these live streams. I'll normally walk to some shade and, what I'm saying, get the glow off of me for a little bit. Because, hey, listen, I'm really wanting that glow to be shining like that when I get with my lady. You know what I mean? And I'm not really trying to give it to just any old hater. That's why we're shades, I'm not trying to be funny, but have very attractive, alluring eyes. I don't want my hater. That's why we're shades mainly, and also because of, I have prescription or whatever. Obviously, I wear glasses, but I don't want to give people that can't understand how to show people that they find attractive or people that they admire, love. I don't want to give them access to my eyes. They'll love to look at you all day long, but then they'll try to throw shots at you every chance they get. I want to see a bird or something in that bush over there. It's getting on my nerves. I don't want to hear any baby birds squeaking and squawking. You know what I'm saying? And look, she they can't stand seeing you shining the way that you are, glowing from within, because when your skin is glowing and it's not like filters, or for you ladies out there, a bunch of makeup, like your skin is glowing, it triggers a lot of demons. A lot of people don't, they know, some of them know how you got to that level, but the work involved is too much for the average, woman or man. So to see that you'll put that much work into yourself and be disciplined to not allow, because, for your skin to glow, you got to be pure, man. You got to really cleanse the body, and you can't be out here giving yourself to low vibrational people. You get demons attached to you and soul ties, and you're trying to shake all that off while you're trying to build and show people how to grow. It's not good, right? You got to leave that behind. Good evening. Good evening. What's going on? I'm just, letting y'all know that I'm out here and I see what a lot of you, young ladies going through. And some of the gentlemen out here, I want to make sure I shout out to y'all too, because y'all get hit by other women. And also the men that obviously don't want them to know how fine they are. It's a psychological thing. But then the men, we get hated on by women that want to psychologically keep us suppressed, as well as other males that want to play victim and want to think that, oh, you're handsome, that's why you get women. See, that victim mentality is the reason why those kind of men don't get women, but they'll love to try to throw little shady shots. Like, I was watching a video today of this guy that was talking about how women are sounding ridiculous out here, wanting a certain kind of man that's out of their league. And then he said something like, that'd be like me being a guy saying, oh, I'm super handsome, so I deserve a woman to da da da. I was like, where did that come from? Where did that come from? That has nothing to do. That doesn't correlate. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't correlate at all. It's like, oh, you're insecure. Oh, this guy's one of those people that have problems with handsome men. And instead of him, worrying about himself, he wants to have a problem with a Chad or Tyrone. It's not good for you. It's not a good look. The best thing for you to do is work on yourself. You know what I mean? Going after handsome men, or, you ladies out there, I'm saying, the pretty women, is not going to change their reality. But really, if they can make you feel less than you are, they feel like they won. You know what I'm saying? So I said all that to say this. You need to cultivate the people around you. The people around you need to be people that are on your same vibrational frequency. Now, understand what I'm saying. People that you resonate with, people that agree with you, right? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, absolutely. You want people that resonate with you. Now, if you allow people that give you what you consider or what they're calling constructive criticism, what you're doing is allowing a hater in your circle. You should have a counsel that you go to, a couple of few people that you trust, that you know have your best interests at heart and aren't jealous of you at all. Once you're accepting criticism from some acquaintance, not really close friend, and they're trying to say, "No, I'm doing this for the best of you," and no, they're not. You don't need for them to check you or tell you about yourself. That's not their place as a friend. You know what I mean? What that is someone that is taking it upon themselves to work into your inner circle, to try to figure out what it is about you that's so magnetizing, to figure out, is there some kind of skincare routine or some special trick or whatever. They don't really like you. And you need to understand they always show their colors, because you're going to see some look on their face whenever you have an achievement, or they're going to come out and say some double talked weirdo thing that's going to, you're going to be like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? The fact that you have to sit there and say, what does that mean as an adult? You know that it doesn't mean anything but good intentions. But, you ladies out there that are super pretty, and not just pretty, because a lot of women can make up their face, but the glow of, you're not taking a bunch of random penis. Um, you're not out there, knobbing off a bunch of random penises, or you're not out there DLing, running around with your homegirl while also taking a bunch of random penises, right? You'll start glowing from within. Yeah, you have this glow about you. And also, because you're so disciplined and it's been a while since you've had a man, you won't have this ego arrogance like every man should approach me and I'm a goddess. You haven't been approached in so long. Just the presence of a man's going to get you wet. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be out here trying to prove yourself to anything if you're not allowing any men to touch you, or you don't have yourself a roster full of men that you're getting a bunch of emotional, you women, you can get off on some emotional stuff, just attention from men that are, giving you whatever you want to hear. But, you're, detox from that social media attention. So you're taking a social media detox as well as a random penis detox. Because, and I say random because if he's not your man that you're in the home with, you don't know who he's laying with, and you're laying with random people, he's laying with random people. So it's a big pool of disgusting spiritual demons and possibly STDs that y'all are all dibbling and dabbling in, looking for someone to make you feel better while we all go through these trying times when you need to go to God. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? And when you become a complete person, male or female, I don't care what you look like prior. You're gonna be attractive. Your energy is gonna be attractive. God's gonna make you over, meaning you're gonna find a look about yourself. God's gonna have you, trying different looks until you get it right. Trust and believe. Tim, you know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And you'll find yourself, and when you find yourself, you'll be able to attract whoever you want. There's no need to be out here lowering your vibration, entertaining spirits on people, because a lot of people deal with people just not to rock the boat. They don't want to deal with the consequences of those people coming after them. But you got to understand, a lot of people don't like you. A lot of people don't like, they're just not going to like you. I don't care what you do. I'm not gonna throw terms out here like people pleasing and things like, I'm not here to judge any of y'all. Like I see a lot of content creators doing that, and it's disgusting. Yes, did I just drop some shade? Yes, I did, but it was necessary. What I want to say is that a lot of people, dim their light and don't really speak their mind because of social norms and pressures from society to keep quiet, or everyone will come after you because you're not going along to get along, and you might ruffle some feathers. But I'm here to tell you that just because to your face those people are telling you sweet nothings, behind your back they're still talking about you. If they don't like you, they don't like you. It doesn't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? Hang on. Okay. If they don't like you, they like you. And ladies, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna be real, and this is why women need men and men need women. ladies, these women don't like you, man. It can be a blood relative. If you look good and you're awakened and your skin's glowing and you're working out, but you're humble and you like men and you're doing what you need to do to attract men, hey, the sisterhood is going to fry your ass. You're not allowed to like men and look good from within. Stop looking to just kind of like, straddle the fence a little bit. No, you're going to have to just lean into it. If you like men and you want to get a good man and you're a good woman and your skin's going, you need to do what you got to do and say, I don't give a crap what the sister, ain't nobody going to help me build a family or make generations other than the man that I want. And to the men out there, you already know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Every brother out here sees you as competition. And if you're a black dude, I hate to tell you this, other races of people don't do it as much because they know to stick together. But with the mentality of the slave that we or some people still have, they don't like to see you doing well. So a lot of Negroes are going to be thinking, if he can do it, I can do it. What makes this Negro? They automatically do it. And then they think that you don't know that they're doing it. Of course you know that they're doing it. If the brother ain't, listen, when you know that you dropping good facts and they're not supporting you, but you can see kind of like slight shade about when they're talking about handsome men or whatever. You even see it in most of the Chad and Tyrone comments where they're really just shading handsome men that can get any woman that they want, but they're like disguising it as like, oh, these Chad and Tyrone. But listen, if you're an extremely handsome and attractive select guy, doesn't that make you a Chad or Tyrone, right? Even if you have your money together. So it's really just unattractive dudes that are kind of weak, trying to throw little shade or whatever. You have to deal with it all the time, man. They're going to all do that. It's just the way it is. Like, most guys are really, really weak. That's why you got to have a really small circle, gentlemen. If you're out here with the ability to get a lot of women, dudes are logical and analytical. They're going to be trying to figure you out. And the more you let get close to you, all they're trying to do is figure you out. Don't let dudes talk. Bro, I'm telling you, don't let dudes around you. They're only trying to be around you to figure you out. You don't need no dude friends, man. Like, you need to have like a couple brothers. That's it. You don't. I'm telling you, man, you're setting yourself up by allowing a bunch of men around you, because this is a statistical fact. Women don't see 80% of men. So if women are seeing you, then you're within the 15%. You're used to getting women. You don't worry about other dudes, but take it from a guy whose own blood brother, when I let him stay with me, you know what I'm saying, after he moved out of college and trying to, you know what I'm saying, he was going behind my back and messing with my bust downs. You know what I mean? I see the girls, car parked in the apartment complex, and my brother lock himself in the room all day. So, and I just watched my brother and how he would say things like, why do these women always go back to you when you're at the king of residuals? You never know who's jealous of you. That's what I'm telling you, man. Keep your circle small. Any guy showing any signs of jealousy, you don't need them around you, because you don't know what kind of secret competition they're putting themselves in with you, what kind of energy they're sending your way. Ladies, it's the same thing. I'm not a woman, but you know what I'm saying? I can only tell you my perspective, you know what I'm saying, as a man. But, you ladies, y'all be out here looking good. The problem with a lot of women, though, they be looking good, I see very few of them that are humble. I just see very, very few that are humble. So even though y'all look good, I can't really say that you're glowing, because you have no humility about you. You act like the men that you've been with. You're really masculine. I'm not trying to be rude or nothing like that. Now, I know there's some ladies out there. We love ladies, and we want to find the women, but a lot of females are out here. They don't really understand that they're just not humble, and they'll have like the overall look down, the makeup look, the new hairstyle, whatever, but they don't, they're not humble. So it's and that's why I'm encouraging, pretty women that might be humble but put on a mask because they want to appease the sisterhood. It doesn't look good to men. Like, I know it looks good to you and it saves your back, what you think is saving your back, but if you're a really attractive woman, the sisterhood doesn't like you anyway. So you got to pick a side. There's no longer, I can, appease the sisterhood and get a good man. Good men aren't dealing with that crap anymore. We want a good woman that's going to speak good about us whenever she's not around us. And if we ever do allow her to go on a girls' trip, she's not trying to get some anaconda from, you know what I'm saying, Uganda, or from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not on that. You know what I'm saying? We're look, when you're attractive, you attract a lot of people. When you're extremely attractive, you know, you have people not only come to you, but they want to humble you. They want you to feel, basically project onto you and feel like they feel in your presence, or how they feel around the group of people they're attracted to, and they feel ignored, or they feel like they're lacking something, but they'll project it onto you. But with you being awakened, you can see this. And the fact that you can see it and you don't give it no real reaction, it causes for the demons in these people and other people to get triggered more. And, oh, you're arrogant too. So you think you look good? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Them chicks over there staring. There's two chicks in that jump right there. But I gotta make my way around town, man. These chicks are looking at me staring hard, man. I'm humble anyway. I'm humbled. I'm humbled. You know what I'm saying? You know, it takes away from an attractive woman to not be humble. Okay? So screw what the sisterhood says. Do what needs to be done so that the men that y'all are watching, because listen, as intuitive as you ladies think that you are, men are, we're just really humble and we move in silence. What's going on, Zach? What's going on, homie? Men, we just move in silence. We're never going to tell you how intuitive we really are. We're never going to. It's a man thing. We know never to tell all of our cards. But we do show you better than we can tell you. And from what we show you, you should know that we're highly intuitive. We can see the energy on you. We can see the spiritual demons. It's the way you move. You think you have the lingo down and okay, but how are you moving though? You move like the men that you've been with, so you seem unhealed, right? Like if you're out here and you have these crazy boundaries and you've gotten a house and you've gotten that C-Class Mercedes Benz all white black trim, or whatever, BMW all white black trim, the equivalent of that C-Class Mercedes Benz starter packet, and you got a little business going on or whatever, a little LLC or whatever. Why are you walking around with your nose in the air? And the first thing you're looking to do is get a BBL. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. That's not it. And we can see this. You know, the reason why you did all you did is because two things. You never had a father around to show you that a woman doesn't need to be that masculine to do all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? She can be in her feminine frame and still get what she needs. And the relationships you've been in as well, you've been mistreated so badly that you feel like you got to have a house and a home and a bunch of money and stability before you even think about getting with a man. And by the time you get to the man, you're ever so close to the wall. And by that time, it might be a little bit too late. You're stuck in your ways. You don't want to hear what anybody has to say, but you still believe delusionally that there's a man out there for you as you get closer and closer to menopause. Listen, I'm not out here to bash or anything. I'm just telling you, men can see all this on you. Now, when you're a woman and you know you had a good dad and dad's still in your life and you're just bubbly, you're going to college, and you know what I'm saying, you ain't had too many bad boyfriends, you have this great life about you. You have this energy about you. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, you know, you find yourself a nice little 26, 27-year-old that's dad is still in her life, just got out of college, or, you know what I'm saying? She's doing it. Man, it's a different energy from a woman that's a boss babe who's been through so much, and she has to tap into this masculine type of frame that she's seen men do, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna do this just like I've seen the men do. But men know how to compartmentalize things, so we can put on that hat like I do. Like I went to war twice. Most of y'all probably don't even know I was in the army if it wasn't for the dog tags, right? And I was in a combat arms unit, right? Infantry scouts, man. So I just, you know what I'm saying? Men know how to do what they got to do and then take that hat off, go home. And once y'all tap into having to be stern and you don't know how to take it off. It's a part of you. It can't be separated from the softer side of you. So you've hardened yourself and you've hardened your heart. You've hardened the way that you speak. You've hardened everything about you, and then you want a man to take you in and believe that you're going to be able to be soft. You can't even be soft when you speak to us. Every time you say something that offends you, or you got to say something, you don't even, you know what I'm saying? We have to respect our roles, ladies. Understand this. All of us want one of you attractive women who has put the work in to, awaken. But understand there's different levels of us. Some guys don't care how many men you've been with, as long as you've grown. But don't get mad at the guys like me that do care about how many men you've been with, okay? We're on the same team. Why can't we just be friends? Why you have to attack me because you don't like what I'm saying because you know that you don't qualify? A lot of you women want guys that are, 6 foot. I don't qualify, and I won't never disrespect you for your preference. I won't never look up a bunch of different internet ideologies and babbling talking points to justify why you should go with guys that are less than 6 foot. Your preference is your preference. I don't give a crap why you have it. Don't explain to me. Just, hey, I like, okay, cool. What about your business? So there's guys out there that will definitely take women that have healed, that have let their yoni, get their cleanse and, tighten up. And, I'm saying, I've been with a woman before that's, went on a spiritual journey, and she was doing her kegels, and that thing was tight, man. You know what I mean? But I wasn't looking to be her man. Regardless, she still had just, for her to go on a celibacy journey, that means that she was getting it in like crazy before that. And that's just not girlfriend material for me. But we can be friends, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Friends, ones that you can count on. Friends, sometimes you just need a friend, man. Like, scratch that itch. Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? That's what you need friends for. But we're not going to be out here acting like, if you've accumulated a bunch of bodies and you got this crazy throat game, that's going to be some qualifier to make you my woman. How many phalluses did you go through to get that throat game? How many? How many dicks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center? I mean, I can't. I can't. But we can be friends, business partners, whatever, hang out. There's nothing wrong with that. But, just like, a lot of y'all really do want some 6 foot athlete, dark skinned guy that's a business owner and a superhero at night. A lot of y'all do. You want that, Batman, you know what I'm saying? You want that Superman dude, that guy that's out there saving the world and can, jump over tall buildings and fly, and then come home and deal with whatever babble that you're talking about from your job or whatever happened during the day, right? You want that kind of guy, but to get that kind of guy, you cannot be basking in this, what y'all call masculine energy. Please stop with the energy stuff, okay? It's old, it's done. We're not cooperating with that. It's done. We don't have masculine and feminine energy. You have like a logical side to you and an intuitive side to you. Everybody does. But feminine energy and we got to keep that stuff the way it needs. I'm tired of getting flagged, so I got to be real careful what I say. But we got to, what I'm saying, and we got to respect it. We got to respect it. So, what I'm saying, it's just, I want to acknowledge femininity. I want to celebrate y'all. I want to celebrate y'all in a way that we can't celebrate if we're talking about we all have the same energy. I like femininity to me is just it's an energy that doesn't need to be strong or tough, but what I'm saying, is just as reliable and powerful. But is my counterpart. I'm the strong tough, and I want something soft. It's just it's hard for me to listen to a woman that's sitting here trying to bark orders to me or trying to sound tough, and her boobies are jiggling in my face. I'm just gonna be real. Like I'm just like, I hear you, but got titties. I'm saying they looking good too. I can't even. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a red blooded American Aboriginal man. I'm keeping it real. What do you want me to do? I see a lot of like some of these haters of mine. They be out there like talking they junk. These women be like, yeah, and they gonna burn, and they be out there wearing something where they showing cleavage. And some of these women got some perky boobs. They be like, man, look at them perkinators. You know what I'm saying? Time for the perkinators. It's time for the perkinator. Them bad boys be, you know what I'm saying? They be saluting too, boy. I be like, oh, good googly moogly, you know what I'm saying? And y'all be over here really trying to be like, yeah, town and tough. I'll just be like, I don't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just is the way it is, okay? I'm just a warm blooded, you know what I'm saying, American man. Come on. Come on. What time we got going on here? 30 minutes, we're out of here. We're done. Listen, when you're attractive, this is what happens to you. Ladies, bask in your femininity. Find a way to get back feminine. There's different kind of sigma males, um, ascended men out here that don't care about body count or kids, and then there are some that do. And there are plenty of women out there that have been maintaining their frame and not collecting a bunch of bodies. For y'all, stop being so shy. You still have to approach us. It is 2024. Just about all men are in our soft guy era. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the young guys, drizzle, drizzle. But you're going to have to show us that you're this strong and independent woman in your femininity while approaching us. I know it sounds like a complicated task, but we believe in y'all and we know you can do it. You know what I'm saying? We know you can do it. We know you want good men. That's how you're going to have to get them. How else would you know we're good? We're running around chasing women, getting numbers, and that's a good man to you? Give it some thought. It'll make sense. Trust me. Trust me. Anyway, you guys do me a favor. I'm trying to bring the channel back up, and obviously, I've been doing a lot of grounding the past week. I got banned on TikTok, and I knew that that was my sign that I need to ground myself because the message is important, and women love to go to HR. I have not worked a job since 2019, and I forgot. But women love to go to HR, so if they can't shut you up, they'll go somewhere to try to get you banned. So, seeing as how I care more of getting the message out than my ego, I am going to find a different way to make sure I don't get banned again on TikTok. So then I'm going to make sure that I start practicing this new tone and this method where it might seem like I'm being kind of shady and a little double talk or whatever, but I'm not. I'm doing what's needed so I don't get banned. I'm doing what's needed to make sure that I also don't get shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys, bear with me. We're just upgrading here, but it'll be the same King David, lone wolf. Just I can't be as blunt, you know? We have to be a little bit swifty. We have to be a little bit tactful, you know? We got to do a little witty. You know how we do over here. So, you guys, do me a favor, share the live. Even though I might not come on here and just go off, still going to put the information. Now, share the live. Go ahead and hit the like button. Ladies, y'all should definitely be respecting it because now I'm not going to be on here going off. That's what I got the Narc Bully channel for. I'm not going to be on here doing that because I'm going to be over here putting out a lot of spiritual stuff without putting out too much because I don't want my copycats get my information. Getting y'all to where y'all want to invest in whatever spiritual Patreon stuff I put out or books or whatever, right? But the goal is to bring you guys fully into your ascended selves, where you know that you're the positive polarity for this plane in this realm, and you understand that it works like a battery. So there's negative charges and positive, and you just got to make sure you keep your positive charging self vibrating high. And those that are negative are going to keep themselves negatively charged as much as possible, which is to bring down your positive ass. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Do your job. It's your job in this battery, in this realm, to keep those positive ions going. You got to keep it going. Smash that like button. That's the first way to have those positive ions and your positivity resonate throughout the ether. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Gentlemen, smash the like button like you just got off of semen retention. And you're giving this lady all the business that she's been wanting and you've been holding in for I don't know how long. Smash that like button. Okay. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Be back on here possibly later on tonight with a live stream or a pre recorded video from the desk, from the office. Got a couple candles, got some incense, man. Gonna put on some music and let's see if we can get some good downloads and communicate to the Soul Tribe. Have y'all come in, check in, see what's up. Ladies, check in. You know, this new side I'm showing you is really just my side, that I really have in my house and my more relaxed side to me. This is your opportunity to make yourselves known. If I'm allowing you to see this calmer side, it should allow you guys to feel less intimidated on your approach. And when you do approach, stop being so shy. I'm just a regular guy. All right. Anyway, love and light, y'all. I'm your brother, and I'm out.